Alright guys, what is up? Welcome to this video. Today it is, I think, the 18th of January, and the last video obviously being about the 15th or 16th. So it's been a couple of days. We have dropped a couple more pounds, sitting at around 170/171 now. So yeah, a couple pounds down from where we were in the last video, and we're starting off this day in the right way. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, I think. I'm not too sure, I haven't checked. However, we're going for a run. I'm going outside, going to do it. I'll take you guys with me as much as I can. Haven't eaten anything, so we're doing it fasted. And first thing in the morning, obviously, to just burn through some of those calories, get ourselves already in a deficit before we start the day. And then obviously we can have breakfast and recoup some of that energy to get on with the rest of the daily activities. So without further ado, I'm going to crack on with that. It's kind of cold outside, so I can't wait to get started. And hopefully it will wake me up a little bit. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit once we are back from the run. Alright guys, what we are going to do now is I'm going to head upstairs and I'm going to show you guys how to calculate your body fat. Now this is important because, as we know, the weight on the scale, although it is a reasonable indicator of whether you're making progress, it is not the best and it is not the only way you can do that. Now your body fat percentage is the best way you're going to be able to tell if you're losing fat and getting in better shape, because despite what you might believe, losing weight isn't the only way to make yourself look better. People often want to look more toned, and that happens by improving your body composition. Now that's the ratio of muscle to fat, and of course there's other things in there, lean tissue, bones, organs, etc. That all makes up your total weight. So the best way to figure out where you sit, especially in relation to where you started, is by measuring your body fat. There's different ways you can do it. There are scales you can get that send a current through your body, but for example, if you're more hydrated, then the current's going to go through quicker because you're going to be more conductive to electricity, and so you're not going to get the most accurate result. Of course, if you always do it at the same time of day with roughly the same amount of hydration, you should get a fairly accurate reading. But in my opinion, the best way to do it is with calipers, which I've got upstairs. So let's go and do that, and I'll show you guys how I calculate it and what it comes out at, and then we can obviously go back to that later on in the series and see where we're at. Also, I might throw in a physique update while I'm up there, just because I can, and just to show you guys where I am compared to some photos that I took when I started. So I'll show you those as well, and then we'll crack on with the rest of the day. Okay, so first things first, you get your body fat caliper, and you're going to have 7 sites, which in my opinion is the most accurate that you're going to test, and you're going to test each one 3 times to get an average. So you're going to start with the chest, which is a diagonal line between the nipple and the armpit. Around about here you can grab it, hopefully you can feel the fat separate from the muscle, and then you would just simply pinch it with the caliper, take a reading, and then note that down. As I say, repeat that 3 times, and you'll find an average. You're also going to do that for your axilla, which is underneath your armpit, sort of again between the nipple and the armpit, but more on the side of your body. Then you're going to do your tricep, which is around about halfway between your shoulder and your elbow. You're going to go for a vertical line. You're going to get 3 again, note that. Then you're going to go for your subscapular, just below your shoulder blade on your body. Some of these can be tough to do on your own, so I'd always recommend having someone to help you out. Then you have your abdomen, which is a vertical line, not horizontal, to the right of your belly button. And after that you'll move on to your super iliac, which is just where the V line should sit on the side of your body. And you're going to follow that by your thigh, which is on the front of your leg, halfway between your knee and your hip, as you see here. So once you've got all of that, you take your measurements, they should be in millimeters, and take the averages of each body part, if you like. And you can find these sort of calculators online. They're really good for this sort of thing. So as you can see here, we've got just one of these that I found on the internet. Put your age and your weight in, and then put in all the measurements that you take, and it should give you a reasonably accurate body fat percentage. So yeah, the one I did for the actual footage you saw here came out about 13.35%. I always round it up anyway, so you're looking at about 14% for someone of an age 22 with a 170 pound weight with those measurements. The most important thing is to always have somebody do it for you, or if you're doing it yourself, make sure that you do it the same every time, because although the figure may not be the most perfectly accurate, if you do it the same way every time, then you can note the change, and that's far more important. If it's going down and you're doing it the same way, it doesn't really matter what you started at, because you know you are making progress. But anyway guys, that's going to do it for this portion of the video. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alright, I'm going to be honest guys, I haven't made dinner again. I've gone to Nando's. I've basically got to about 8 o'clock at night, and I've taken in about 5 grams of fat and about 300 calories. So there's 1,000 in there. I'm going to get that down me, and then later on I'll probably have a 2-scoop protein shake and maybe have another snack or something. I probably won't show you guys that because I just want to get on and eat that and get to work editing this video. But yeah, that's what I've done tonight. Again, I promise this doesn't happen every night, just every other night maybe. But anyway, that is that. Thank you guys for watching this video. There'll be another one coming very soon, hopefully with some workout footage, etc. in it. So be sure to subscribe to stay up to date, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And again, thanks for watching guys. See you in the next one.